Nice to have you with us.
It happened this past Friday. The death of Betty White, the beloved comedian, just 2 weeks shy of her 100th birthday. With Mo Rocca, we look back in laughter.
By the time I got to high school, the kids had made up this really mean nickname for me just because I had hairy legs.
What'd they call you?
Rose with the hairy legs.
As long as there's been TV, Betty White's been on it. As she told Katie Couric,
if you have one good series, you know, it's a blessing. 2 good series is unusual. 3 is, where do you get privileges like that? I taste it every minute.
That's why you're always avoiding me, because you know if you get too close, you're afraid the little pilot light of desire that flickers within you might turn your whole oven on.
beginning in 1973, White portrayed happy homemaker / man-eater Sue Ann Nivens on The Mary Tyler Moore Show.
She was an obvious choice because she's so gifted. She was not an obvious choice because she's antithetical to the character.
James L. Brooks was the show's co-creator.
Oh, my poor baby.
There's a great bit where Sue Ann pulls out a collapsed souffle, and then she closes the oven door with her knee.
I just remembered it as you said it, yeah. She was inventive. I think there was less direction of her than almost anybody. She had it all. I think she could have been a tremendous dramatic actress if she wanted to.
In 1985, Betty White did a 180 and played lovably dim-witted Rose Nyland on The Golden Girls.
I should have said no to the Miss St. Olaf beauty pageant. It was 1951. That was the first year they let humans enter, too.
And in 2010, White co-starred with Wendy Malick in the TV Land series Hot in Cleveland.
Canoga Falls is naming the town square after me.
Wow, that's great.
Oh, did Canoga Falls lose a bet or something?
I turned 60 on Hot in Cleveland when we were working together, and she was on the cusp of her 90th at the time. And I looked at her life and thought, oh my God, there's a whole other act ahead of me.
White's career in television predated television itself. Months before the medium was introduced to the public at the 1939 World's Fair, 17-year-old Betty appeared on an experimental transmission in Los Angeles. Off-screen, White had 2 great passions in her life, including animals of all kinds.
And oftentimes people would come up to her and say, oh, I want to show you a picture of my kids. And she'd say, oh, great. And when they would show them pictures of actual children, she would look so disappointed and say, oh, they're children. She was so hoping for a little lamb.
The great 2-legged love of her life was her husband, password host Alan Ludden. She was a contestant, and he, soon enough, popped the question.
I said no for a year. I wasted a whole year of time we could have had together. I might have been a pretty good game player, but I was a dumb lady.
What were she and Alan Ludden like as a couple?
Tremendously loving towards each other. I mean, they were precious to each other.
Why, Betty White.
Why, Alan Ludden?
Well, it's nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
When I look on YouTube at the game show, you can just see them, how much they just like each other. They're such
Adored. I think adored is the word.
After Ludden died, White kept on working, hosting Saturday Night Live when she was 88.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
Something Wendy Malick credits to her unfailingly positive outlook.
I remember somebody coming up to her once, I don't remember who it was, and said, you know what I hate? And she said, no, and frankly, I don't care to know. And that was pretty much Betty. She didn't want you to dump your dark woes and worries and angst, and she just wasn't interested in that. It's like you can always find something to be happy or grateful about, and she worked very hard at that, and that was her credo.
Why is she so beloved?
Betty was a deeply good person, something of a higher quality about her that I think everybody sensed. We all kidded around and palled around, but we treated her a little differently, I think. There was something special about her.
I'm honored to be able to say a few words about how truly wonderful she was, because sometimes you're asked to do these things and you have to sort of pull out the good parts and leave the rest behind. But Betty, there's no leaving the rest behind. It's all good.
White worried that people were sick of seeing her on TV. She even speculated this for her gravestone.
At last, she's gone. She finally got off.
But even at 99, Betty White left us wanting more.
Rose, it's not that funny.
I know. I think I better keep the lid on this paint thinner.
All right. Let me tell you about my family.
Hey, here we go now. It's bedtime again. Let's take a look and see what's happening. Roller coaster ride, but no surprise. It's like with Louie, Louie, Louie. Like with Louie, Louie, Louie. It's like with likable, lovable, completely huggable. It's like with Louie.
Best way to celebrate Betty White's life is with a 2-day tribute featuring our favorite Betty White episodes. Continues all day today on Buzzer. Shriners Hospitals for Children is proud to join Buzzer in celebrating the legacy of Betty White.
Here comes the fascinating world of trivia, where even a right answer can catch you in a trap. On this special celebrity edition of Trivia Trap, our male stars are ready, playing for the men's team, Tom Poston, Jamie Farr, and Bill Cullen. And our female stars are set to play, playing for the ladies' team, Betty White, Vicki Lawrence, and Jane Meadows. And here's the host of Trivia Trap, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you, and hello, everybody. Good morning to you, and welcome to our special all-star edition of Trivia Trap. We have some terrific celebrities with us today who claim to be trivia buffs, and we're going to find out. And they'll be with us all this week trying to earn money for their favorite charities. Now, it's going to be the men.
Versus.
Yes.
Versus.
Hi, guys. Hi, guys.
Hi.
And
Hi, Bob.
that was Jamie. It's going to be the men and Jamie over there, and they'll be playing against the ladies. And, of course, we're going to start with our ladies right now, so let's play Trivia Trap. Hi, Betty White.
Hi, sweetie.
Are you ready?
Yes,
Okay,
sure.
here's the way our game works now. I'm going to show you 2 rows of answers, top row and bottom row. What you have to determine right off the top is to tell me which row do you want to play for. The top row, the bottom row, here they are, up on top. Ladies, take a look. Alamogordo, New Mexico, the Pentagon, West Point, the Denver Mint. That's the top row. Bottom row, Betty White, are these: Jack Benny, Charlie Chaplin, Richard Burton, and Lyndon Johnson. What do you think? Top or bottom row?
Whoever said that we were trivia buffs? I don't. Well, let's take Alamogordo and those.
You want to go
guys.
with the top row? I'm surprised. I thought, sure, you'd take the... That's all right.
Yes. I'm surprised, too.
You're really surprised.
She's on our team.
Surprise. Here's your question now, ladies. Most of the U.S. gold supply is kept at Fort Knox. Where is the bulk of the U.S. silver supply kept? Now, one of those answers up there is the right answer. As a team, you've got to cut all 3 wrong answers. If you do that, your team gets $300. So where's the bulk of the U.S. silver supply kept? Betty, cut a wrong answer.
It's on the bottom row. It's Jack Benny.
I think so. I think you're right. I'm going to cut West Point.
You want to cut the answer West Point?
Please.
Audience says that's a good idea. Okay, for our pretty ladies, can we cut West Point, please?
It's kept at West
Can
Point.
you believe it?
That cadet lied to me. He said he was dead broke. He had money all the time.
Poston's mouth.
Believe it. I can't
You're
either.
right. $18.5 million worth of silver is kept at West Point. That's 140 times more silver than is kept in Philadelphia, which is the 2nd largest depository.
And they won't give you a
West
dime
Point.
for the ladies' room. It's just terrible.
All right, you don't get any money that time, ladies, and let's go right over to the gentleman and Tom Poston. You'll have to make the choices for your team.
I choose for my team. Let's see, we can't
Not yet,
go.
Tom.
Wait a minute. It has to give you another category.
You know what's in the bottom row, Tom. Take a look at the top row. See if you like these. Virginia, Arizona, Florida, and Wyoming. What do you think, Tom? Top or bottom row?
All women's names in Virginia, Arizona. I'll take the bottom row.
We'll go to the bottom row.
Is that all right
Yeah.
with the audience?
I don't know anything.
Gentlemen, here's your question. What famous personality provided in his will that his widow would receive a rose every day for the rest of her life? Eliminate a wrong answer.
I'm eliminating the answer of Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin. Okay? See if you can do it. Cut the answer, Charlie Chaplin.
Good, I wouldn't guess.
You did it.
That's a good, and you wouldn't get a stick. You gave nothing.
Hi, Jamie.
Hiya, Bob.
How's your golf game?
Terrible.
Not as
I
bad
played
as
with
mine.
some guy at North Ranch a couple weeks ago, shot 107.
You lying
His
fool.
initials are Bob Eubanks.
Leave me alone.
And that was just the top nine, the front nine, yeah.
Cut a wrong answer, Jamie.
Okay. You said his single rose to his wife.
Yeah, it was in his will that his widow would receive
Richard
a rose.
Burton had a lot of wives, so there'd be an awful lot of roses. I'm going to cut Richard Burton.
Richard Burton, okay.
Yeah.
Let's cut the answer then. Richard Burton. Good decision.
You're going to come up with the right answer now.
Remember, this man, in his will,
concerned.
in his will said that his widow would receive a rose every day for the rest of her life.
Well, knowing how he
Cut the
felt
final
about
wrong
her,
answer, Bill.
knowing how he felt about her, and because she was so important to his career, I'm cutting now, right? I'm
Yes,
cutting the
you cut
incorrect
the wrong
answer.
answer, right.
I am going to cut Jack Benny because I'm sure
Jack
we would.
Benny?
Yes. I don't like to do that.
Well,
For $300 for our celebrity gentleman, cut the answer, Jack Benny.
I can't believe it.
Well, then I'm
It was
going
Jack
to
Benny.
cut. I'll cut.
You want to cut Lyndon Johnson now? Yeah. It's a little late. Yeah, it was stipulated that a red rose would be delivered every day, and Jack called his wife his doll, to my doll,
Yeah.
every day,
Oh,
to his
how
wife, Mary
lovely.
Livingston.
Isn't that
You cut two wrong answers, you get $100. You're on your way there, gentlemen. $100 for the guys over there. Ladies, you have to win any money. We're going to give them a chance to do that when we come back. The more Trivia Trap right after this. Sit a minute. Welcome back to Trivia Trap All-Star Celebrity Week. And it's the guys against the girls, the gentlemen. They have $100. Ladies, yet to win any money, but we're going to give them the opportunity to do that in just a moment. Remember, it's the team that makes it to $1,000 that wins the game and goes on to play for a possible $10,000 for their favorite charities. And let's go right back to our ladies. Vicki Lawrence, hi, neighbor. Are you
So
ready?
far, our charities are not doing well.
We don't worry about a thing. You've
Only
seen the top
begun to
row.
fight.
You've seen the top row.
Yes.
Take a look at the bottom row now. New group for you. Gerald Ford's daughter, Harry Truman's daughter, Franklin Roosevelt's son, Ronald Reagan's son. Top or bottom for me, Vicki?
Bottom. Oh, we'll try the bottom.
What's the bottom row? Okay, ladies, time to do some catching up. Here's your question. The child of a U.S. president wrote a mystery novel called Murder and the First Lady. Who was that child? Got all three wrong answers, you get $300. Vicki can begin.
Murder and the first.
Murder and the First Lady.
Well, I'm going to cut Ronald Reagan's son.
Want to cut the answer, Ronald
Yeah.
Reagan's son? All right, for the ladies, let's do that. Cut Ronald Reagan's son.
Oh,
You didn't get it.
good guess. I'm out of here.
Jane Meadows, nice to have you on our
It's up to
show.
you, Jane.
Cut a wrong answer.
Well, it was lovely until just now to be here. Let me see. I think I will cut Harry Truman. No? You know?
No, wait a minute.
It's
You
too
know?
late.
Margaret
Are
Truman?
you all right, Betty?
Oh, Betty.
Surely
Betty,
I
you,
could lose
you
Cut the answer,
know.
Harry
Send
Truman's
her up into the
daughter.
audience.
Did Margaret Truman? Oh, dear.
Yes.
Now it's my turn to scream. Yes.
I guess it wasn't the answer that made her yell. I don't know what it was.
Betty.
Listen, is this fella stay here all during the show?
Yes, he does. Oh, is he still down
He
there?
is. He's still down there.
Okay, the child of a U.S. president wrote a mystery novel called Murder and the First Lady. Who was that child? One more answer remains that's wrong. Cut
I'm
that
going
answer.
to cut Gerald Ford's daughter.
Gerald Ford's daughter. We have the only deaf sound man in the history of television. Well, maybe not. So you think that the correct answer is Franklin Roosevelt's son, obviously.
No, she thinks the correct answer is Harry Truman's
Let's
daughter.
cut Gerald Ford's daughter. Right you are, buddy. It was written, by the way, by Elliot Roosevelt. The novel was released in early 1984 when he was 73 years old. But the correct answer is Elliot Roosevelt, Franklin Roosevelt's son. And the ladies have $300, the guys have $100. And Jamie!
Yes, sir, Robert.
Your turn to make the decisions. You know what's up on the top. Take a look at the bottom row, guys. New group.
I know what's up at the top. The bottom is
pigeon
tough.
feet, deer organs, potato skins, and crow.
I wouldn't eat any of those.
So funny. Take it.
You want the bottom?
Got it.
All right. Yeah, I gotta find out about this.
funny.
I didn't know a deer could play an organ.
Yeah.
I think that's wonderful.
Well, you know what? Never mind.
Never.
Just reminiscing.
Edit.
There's an expression. He had to eat humble pie.
Yes.
There really is a humble pie. What does it consist of?
I'm gonna try taking off my pigeon feet.
Pigeon feet. Okay,
Yes.
you go right ahead and do that. Let's cut the answer. Pigeon feet.
Yes.
You were right. Bill Cullen, there really is a humble pie. What does it consist of?
I
Find
know
me another
it.
wrong answer.
I've been consuming a lot of it so far, right here. Well, I'm going to have to go by the process. I'm going to eliminate an answer right here,
Yes,
as
you
I
are.
did so brilliantly the last time, and say deer organs.
Deer organs.
Deer organs, right. Humble pie is made of Wurlitzers.
The audience seems to agree with you, Bill. All right,
I
cut
hope so.
deer organs.
There you go.
Oh
No.
Vicki Lawrence knew that.
I would think any organs would be deer, wouldn't you?
Isn't that interesting?
What's wrong with deer organs?
Yeah,
It's
There's
very
nothing wrong with
disappointing.
deer organs. That's what humble pie. Let me tell you about it. The expression humble pie arose from the fact that in the early days, the servants and the hunters were given the organs of the deer called umbles.
Is that why they say when you lose your series, you become humble?
You become humble.
Humble.
Yes.
Yes.
And you call
You
everybody
become a deer
All
organ.
right.
I
You
thought it
did
was
cut
crow.
one incorrect answer, so give them another $50 if you do that for me. Please, the gentlemen have $150. The ladies
far,
have
my friend,
$300. You're out in front. The goal is to get to $1,000, and the way you reach that goal is by playing our $1,000 trivia race, which we will do in just a moment. But no one chose that group of answers up there: Virginia, Arizona, Florida, and Wyoming, which means we get a chance to play the game with you at home. Let's see how well you play Trivia Trap. Here's the question now. What was infamous gangster Ma Barker's real first name? Is the correct answer Virginia, Arizona, Florida, or Wyoming? We'll give you the answer and come back and play our $1,000 trivia race right after this. Wait a minute. Welcome back to Trivia Trap. How'd you do with our question? Remember the question? What was the infamous gangster Ma Barker's real first name? Well, let me tell you, if you said Arizona, you were absolutely right. That's her real first name. Arizona Donnie Clark Barton. Jamie Farr thought her first name was Bob Barker, but it wasn't. So anyway, let's go back to our contest now. Our celebrities are playing for their charities. The gentlemen have $150. The ladies have $300. The goal is to get to $1,000. The way they do that is to play our $1,000 trivia race. This is where the excitement really begins. So come with me and let's play the race right now. We'll play our trivia race until one team reaches $1,000. The winners then get a shot at $10,000 for their favorite charities. And the ladies are out in front. They have $300. In the trivia race, every question is worth $100. After the 10th question, though, the values then double. Now, each team will have 3 chances to come up with the correct answer. If all 3 of you miss, well, then control goes over to the other team. So, ladies, we're going to start with you. Betty White, you get to pick a question first. Will it be coins, shooting, or bridges?
Lloyd Bridges.
You want bridges. Remember, each question's worth $100. You have $300. You're trying to get to $1,000. Here's your question. What's the final line of every verse of London Bridge? Vicki.
My Fair Lady.
My Fair Lady is right. Yes. $400. Jane Meadows, pick a question. Coins, shooting, or quote? Jane.
Oh, you're looking at me?
Yes.
What
Coins, shooting, or quote, Jane?
Oh, I'll take quote.
Quote it is. Ladies, here's your question now. This above all, to thine own self be true, comes from what famous play?
Well, it's a Shakespearean play. Oh, dear. It's from
The Razor's Edge.
Vicki Lawrence.
Hamlet?
Hamlet's
Yes,
right.
yes,
Saved your team. Yes. You have $500. Again, Jane, we want you to pick a question. Coins, shooting, or name?
Name.
Name it is. All right, ladies, you have 500, trying to get to 1,000. What was the name of the character Clifton Webb portrayed in 3 different movies, the first of which was Sitting Pretty?
Oh, dear, I have no idea.
Betty.
Belvedere.
Belvedere. Lynn Belvedere is right. Yes. Now, $600 for the ladies. Vicki Lawrence, pick a question.
Shooting.
Shooting it is. Who shot and wounded Alabama Governor George Wallace? Jane.
I have no idea.
Oh, it was
Betty
that
White.
blonde kid, Tom something.
Arthur Bremer. Arthur
They
Bremer.
call him Tom for short.
That's all.
Not for
All right, you're frozen at $600. That means control goes over to the guys. Tom Poston, pick a question.
What do we get?
Animation.
Animation it is. You've got $150. You're trying to get to 1,000. On the television cartoon series The Flintstones, what did Pebbles wear in her hair?
A bone.
A bone's right. You got it. Okay. Now $250. Jamie Farr. Archie. Gentlemen, in the comic strip Archie, where do Archie and his friends go to high school?
Mayberry.
Hudson High.
Incorrect. Tom Poston.
Ridgemont. Who knows?
Oh. Very close. Riverdale High. You're frozen at $250. Control now goes back to the ladies. Vicki Lawrence, pick a question.
Singers.
You have 600. You're trying to get to 1,000. What performer's autobiography is titled Who's Sorry Now? Jane.
Well, I'll just say Sinatra. I don't.
Incorrect. Betty White, save your team.
Sophie Tucker.
No. Funny Francis.
Right.
Frozen at $600. Right. Thank you. Back to the gentleman we go.
You've got the money now.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Pick a question.
Is it me?
Yes.
Prime time.
Prime time. All right, you have 250. Trying to get to 1,000. The opening of the hit series Remington Steele shows a large fingerprint, a gun, and something else. What is it, Jamie?
A magnifying glass.
Incorrect. Bill.
The girl.
No. Tom.
I don't know.
We're doing very well.
A red lip print.
Back to us.
You're frozen at $250. Back to the ladies we go. Vicki, pick a question.
Oh, no. Voice.
Voice. You have 600. You're trying to get to 1,000. In what movie did we hear Charlie Chaplin's voice for the first time?
For sake.
Oh,
Incorrect.
I have no idea.
Jane. Betty White?
The Great Dictator.
No, sorry. Modern Times. Again, you're frozen at 600. Back to the gentleman, Jamie Farr.
Oh, I get this start again,
Yes.
huh? Vice President.
Vice President, you have 250. Trying to get to 1,000. Here's your question. Who was President of the United States when Hannibal Hamlin was Vice President?
Tippecanoe.
Incorrect. Bill.
Millard Fillmore.
Sorry again. Tom.
James K. Polk.
Incorrect. Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham?
All right,
Abraham
that was the
Lincoln,
10th question. Hereafter, every question is worth $200. Control. Back to
What
the
does
ladies
it
and
matter?
Vicki Lawrence. Pick a question.
Sally.
Sally for $200. Ladies, you have 600. Sally Field starred in the TV series The Flying Nun. What was the Flying Nun's name? Jane?
Sister Jennifer.
Incorrect. Betty White.
Maria.
No. Sister Bertrell.
Oh, it's so
You're
obvious.
frozen at $600.
That's right.
Back to the gentleman, Jamie Farr with $250. Pick one.
All right, let's go with coins.
Yes.
Coins, you have
You were running out of the others.
250. Trying to get to 1,000. For the first time in over 20 years, a U.S. commemorative coin was minted in 1982. Who did that coin honor?
We got it.
Susan Anthony.
Incorrect. I'm sorry. Tom?
I don't know. Famous guy.
George Washington.
Oh, I know.
You're frozen at 250. Back to the girls again. Vicki Lawrence, pick one.
Oh, my God. Geography.
Geography for
What do you say? I don't know anything
$200.
about
What
geography.
U.S. state is the farthest south?
Florida.
Incorrect. Jane.
No, Hawaii.
Hawaii's right. Yes. Okay. Now you've got $800. Betty White, pick a question. OTV. This is for the game and a chance to play for $10,000 for your charity. What was the original title of the TV comedy series, The Danny Thomas Show?
Make Room for Daddy.
You've got it. Yes. You win. Ladies win the game. Gentlemen, you end up with $250. The ladies have $1,000. In a minute, we're going to climb our trivia ladder where they'll try to win $10,000 for their favorite charity. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Trivia Trap All-Star Celebrity Week this week, and the ladies won the game. Congratulations to you, ladies. Now, your chance to play for $10,000 favorite charity, and good luck to you. Now, our winner, up until now, you've been playing as partners, but now you're going to be playing on your own, trying to win money for your favorite charity. And Vicki Lawrence, who are you playing for? What charity?
Some awfully nice people at the Los Angeles Children's Hospital.
Oh, that's great. How about you, Betty?
The Morris Animal Foundation in Denver, Colorado.
Wonderful. Jane?
I'm playing for McLaren Hall. It's a home for abused children locally here.
Great. All right. Here's your chance to win some money for your charity. Now, your positions over here have been determined by your success in the trivia race. Vicki, you're in the number 1 slot. That means you get a chance to play or pass on the first set of answers. Let's begin our climb right now. Up our trivia ladder as we go to the first level. And take a look, if you would please, Vicki, at these answers. Miniskirt, sack dress, topless bathing suit, pantyhose. Do you want to play or do you want to pass?
Only because I can't stand to wait any longer. I'm going to play and just get
You're
it
going to
over
play. All
with.
right. The question is yours for $1,000 and a chance to play for $10,000 for your charity. Here's the question. What female garment did Christian Dior introduce in the 1950s? I need the correct answer.
I'm going to say the sack dress.
Sack dress, you say?
Oh, shut up!
It's for $1,000 and a chance to play for $10,000 is the correct answer, the sack dress. Yes! All right, Vicki, you have $1,000.
It was before
For
my
Children's
time.
Hospital.
Can I rest now?
No, stay right there and rest. Yeah, okay. Let's go to the next level of the ladder. And Betty, you're going to have to make the choice this time. Here we go. Ranger, saddle, gipper, rawhide. Betty, you have the same choice to make. You can play or you can pass them on to Jane. What would you like to do?
Oh, let's play.
You want to play? Okay, question again. For $1,000 and a chance to play for 10, what is President Reagan's Secret Service code name? Is the correct answer Ranger, saddle, gipper, rawhide? Secret Service code name.
Well, it seems a little obvious, so I'm going to say, well, I'll say the obvious, Gipper.
Gipper, you say.
The heck you say?
Yeah, that's what I say. $4,000, a chance to play for 10. Is it Gipper?
No. It was too obvious.
It's
It was too
rawhide,
obvious.
Betty.
My second choice was Ranger, so good luck.
Okay, Jane, now
Yes.
it's your turn. Let's
Oh,
go
boy.
to the next level of the ladder, and these are your answers. Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, R2-D2, Chewbacca. Here's the question. In the Star Wars saga, what character's real name is Anakin Skywalker? Anakin Skywalker. I need the correct answer, please, Jane.
Well, R2-D2 was in Star Wars, and I imagine that's it.
R2-D2?
Oh, I
Let's
hope
see.
so.
For $1,000. Is it R2-D2? Oh, it's not. Darth Vader was the answer we were looking
Darth
for.
Vader?
Darth Vader. That means that, Vicki, you have the $1,000. You have a chance to play for the $10,000. Let's go right to the top now and see if you can't win $10,000 for Children's Hospital. Quarter, dime, nickel, penny. Those are the answers. Here's the question. On which of these U.S. coins does the portrait face the right? On which of these U.S. coins does the portrait face the right? Is the correct answer quarter, dime, nickel, or penny?
Good heavens. I feel so stupid.
You don't look stupid.
Huh?
Vicki, you don't need to lock it in. You're the only one that's there, so you just
You're
give me
playing
the
by
answer if you would,
yourself.
please.
Shoot. Face the right. I'll say quarter.
Quarter. I hope so. For Children's Hospital. For $10,000 is the correct answer, the quarter. No,
It's the
not.
nickel, isn't
It's
it?
the penny.
Oh, it's the
On
penny.
the penny.
Nickel would have been my
There are
second choice.
119 grooves on the edge of a quarter, but on the penny, they face the right. Be right back with more Trivia Tap. Just a minute. We'll be back tomorrow with more celebrities on Trivia Tap. The guys will join us tomorrow, and the ladies will be defending their crown. So long, everybody. See you tomorrow.
This is Bob Hilton speaking for Trivia Trap, a Mark Goodson television production. Here comes the fascinating world of trivia, where even a right answer can catch you in a trap. On this special celebrity edition of Trivia Trap. Our male stars are ready, playing for the men's team, Jamie Farr, Bill Cullen, and Tom Poston. And our female stars are set to play, playing for the ladies' team, Vicki Lawrence, Jane Meadows, and Betty White. And here's the host of Trivia Trap, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our special All-Star Week of Trivia Trap. We're playing with some dear friends of ours who are trying to win money for their favorite charities. And let me tell you, it's the women playing against the men.
Versus,
the fellas,
versus.
Boy, do you have big troubles. They were wonderful yesterday.
Oh, yes, sure.
Well, they usually are.
For you to say.
That's true. Both teams are ready to play the game, so let's get right with it right now. And Vicki Lawrence, we're going to start with you.
Oh,
you guys
good.
won the game yesterday. Going to try to do it again today, maybe win $10,000 for your charities. Here's the way it works, Vic. I'll show you 2 rows of answers. Up on the top will be these answers. Take a look if you would, please. America the Beautiful, Stars and Stripes Forever, Yankee Doodle, and Hail Columbia. On the bottom, Vicki Lawrence, are these: Cary Grant, Edgar Bergen, Lee Marvin, and Walter Cronkite. Now, which group would you like to play for?
The top.
You want the top row?
Vicki, you sure?
Ladies, here's your question. Hail to the Chief is the official song of the President of the United States. What song is played when the Vice President makes a public appearance? Now, one of those answers is the right answer. If your team can cut all 3 wrong answers, you'll begin with $300. So cut a wrong answer for me. What song is played when the Vice President makes a public appearance? Vicki?
Well, I think we can cut Stars and Stripes Forever.
Stars and Stripes Forever. Sounds good to me. Let's do that. Cut Stars and Stripes Forever. Good morning, Jane.
Well, I think that we can cut Yankee Doodle.
Yankee Doodle? I think we can, too. Let's see if we're both right. Audience thinks so also. Yankee Doodle. Eliminate that one. All right.
I love sitting in this position.
Yes,
There's panic in your eye, Betty.
Oh, well, not mine. I think we can cut America the Beautiful.
Yes.
So you think
Good answer. Good
you think the
answer.
correct answer is Hail Columbia?
With
then,
any
right?
luck.
Well, we'll see what kind of luck you have. America the Beautiful. Cut that one. They're tough. That's right. It's when the Vice President, they play Hail Columbia, but the President gets a 21-gun salute. When the Vice President steps forward, he gets a 19-gun salute, and the ladies get $300 because you're right on target. And let's go right to the gentleman. Jamie Farr,
Yes,
how are you today?
yes, I'm fine. I'm awake. I'm ready to play.
Are you ready?
I'll take the top.
You know the bottom row.
Yes, I know the bottom row.
What do you think of the top row?
I don't know the questions. Okay, let's see. As the stomach of life is straight. This is
Here they
something
are.
that Vicki Lawrence would have done on the Carol Burnett show.
As the stomach turns, love of strife, the heartbreak of psoriasis, or the asp and the eye?
I'm going to take the bottom
You
row.
want the bottom?
Yeah,
Okay.
take the
Yesterday you
bottom row.
gambled. Here's your question, gentlemen. In 1966, who recorded his first single record, Christmas Lullaby, which he sang in honor of the birth of his daughter? Cut the 3 wrong answers. Jamie, begin.
All right, I'm going to cut Lee Marvin.
Lee Marvin?
Yes, I'm going to cut Lee Marvin.
Eliminate Lee Marvin, then. Good choice, Jane.
I'd like to eliminate as the stomach turns.
All right, Bill Cullen.
What year was this?
This is 1966, Bill.
I'm going to eliminate Walter Cronkite because his daughter was not born in '66.
Eliminate Walter Cronkite.
There he goes. Bye,
There he
Walter.
goes.
I got it
Come on, Poston.
right answer
Come on,
for me.
give us the right answer, Poston.
Tom, you
Come
can
on,
tie this
Tom.
game up.
The
One more
two
incorrect
I
answer.
was going to choose have already been taken. Now, I know Edgar Bergen's little girl wasn't born in '66, so I'm going to eliminate him.
Good.
You're going to eliminate Edgar Bergen.
I'll
Good
buy
logic,
that,
too.
Tom.
All right.
You're right,
For
Tom.
$300, a chance to tie the game. Eliminate Edgar Bergen.
Eliminate.
Cary Grant. The song was called Christmas Lullaby. Peggy Lee composed the lyrics, by the way. It was Cary Grant's record. We're all tied up. $300 for the gentlemen, $300 for the ladies. And we'll be right back with more Trivia Trap in just a moment from now. Welcome back to Trivia Trap. Our all-star celebrities with us all this week. We have a good game going. $300 for the gentlemen, $300 for the ladies. It's the team that makes it to $1,000 that wins the game and goes on to play for a possible $10,000 for their favorite charity. So let's get right back to our game. Jane, you got to choose. You've seen the top row. On the bottom row are these: Florence, Venice, Rome, Milan. Will it be the top or the bottom, Jane Meadows?
Top.
Top. I guess I'll take top.
You want the top row. It just sounds interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Sure.
cuckoo enough.
Here's a question. On their television show, Sonny and Cher did a recurring spoof of soap operas set in ancient Egypt. What did they call their spoof? Find the 3 wrong answers and you'll get $300. Jane Meadows?
Well, I think it was Vicki who did As the Stomach Turns. I'll eliminate that.
You want to eliminate As the Stomach Turns? All right, let's do it. As the Stomach Turns. Good choice. What do you think, Pretty Betty White?
I think that you're wrong for openers. No, I think I'm going to eliminate Love of Strife.
Love of Strife. Let's see, for the ladies, Love of Strife. Take that one away. Do you remember the Sonny and Cher show, Vic?
Yes, but I don't remember this.
Okay, well, they did a
A
spoof.
kiss is still a kiss.
A recurring spoof of soap operas set in ancient Egypt. One of those answers up there is right, one is wrong. Find the last wrong answer, and your team takes a pretty good lead.
It can't be the heartbreak of psoriasis.
So you're going to cut that answer? Is that what you're
Yes.
telling me? All right. Let's eliminate. Listen to the audience. Ooh. Eliminate the heartbreak of psoriasis for $300.
You know what? They
Yeah.
had a lot of Steve's writers.
That's
And they
what it
took
was, the heartbreak of psoriasis. But
Yep.
you did eliminate 2 of
I'm
them, so,
so
give them another
embarrassed.
$100. Don't be embarrassed.
get
It's
100
all
every time
right.
we get Sure.
You have $400.
Every time Vicky screws up, we get $100.
We
That's
made
not
an
bad.
That's not bad at all. Okay, here we go, Bill Cullen. Now you make the choice for the guys. Florence, Venice, Rome, and Milan on the bottom. On the top, Bill, these. Bibi, Jolie, Sari, and Zeta. Top or bottom, Bill?
At top is a law firm used to represent me. I'm going to take the bottom line. Let's go to the bottom line.
Yeah, that was your law firm, too?
Oh, yes.
I had Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. You remember
Yeah,
that?
oh, they were good. Yes, I wish I'd
Good
have.
firm, yes.
Pale, thin-lipped, and trembling.
Yeah. Pale, thin-lipped, and trembling. All right, here's your question. Gentlemen, in what Italian city is the famous painting of the Last Supper? In what Italian city is the famous painting of the Last Supper? Cut the wrong answers. Bill Cullen, begin, please.
That's difficult.
Thank you.
Yes, it is. I'm going to eliminate Milan.
Milan?
Because I think they have more smoke there than the rest of them.
Oh, okay.
Worry about the smoke.
For the gentleman, cut the answer, Milan.
I really hit them. One out of 4. I get them every time.
That was it, Bill.
I know.
That was it. The Last Supper was painted. It was painted in 1495.
I knew
and it was
that.
painted on the wall
Well,
of
you
a
knew the
dining hall
artist.
of a
Of what?
monastery. And immediately when they painted it, the paint started to chip immediately, and you can barely see it now. But it was in Milan. You didn't eliminate any wrong
And it's
answers
a
that
fresco?
time.
It's on the wall. It's painted in the plaster on the wall?
Yeah, it's painted in a dining hall of a monastery. $300 for our gentlemen. The ladies are out in front with $400, but we have a good close game going. The goal is to get to $1,000, and the way we reach that goal is by playing our $1,000 trivia race. And before we go to commercial, Bibi, Jolie, Sari, and Zeta. Those are the answers. Let's play Trivia Trap with you at home. It's a good question. You'll have fun with this. What is Zsa Zsa Gabor's real first name? What's her real first name? We'll tell you the answer and play our $1,000 trivia race. And we come back right after this. Welcome back to Trivia Trap. How did you do with our question? Zsa Zsa Gabor's real first name. Do you know? Do you know?
I do.
Yes,
What
we
is
know.
it?
Sorry.
Sorry. That's right. S-A-R-I.
Who's Zsa Zsa
Sorry
now?
now.
No.
Who's Zsa Zsa now?
Sorry is Zsa Zsa. Okay, let's go back to our competition. $300 for the gentlemen, $400 for the ladies. The goal is to get to $1,000. The way we do that is play our $1,000 trivia race. This is when they get butterflies in their stomachs. It's going to be fun. Come with me. Let's play the game. Are you nervous? Look at this. We're going to play our trivia race until one team reaches $1,000. The winners will then get a shot at $10,000 for their favorite charity. And the ladies, our returning champions, who won yesterday, are out in front. They have $400. That means they get to go first. And in the trivia race, every question's worth $100. But after the 10th question, the values will then double. Now, each team will have 3 chances to come up with the correct answer. If all 3 of them miss, control will then go over to the other team. So, ladies, like I said, you're out in front. You get to go first. Get a good grip on yourself, and here we go. Vicki, pick a question. Mother Goose, bands, or Beatles? And we're on our way.
Let's try the Beatles.
The Beatles. You have $400. You're trying to get to $1,000. Ladies, here's your question. What Beatles song was actually intended as a salute to Paul McCartney's sheepdog? Jane.
Well, I can't think of anything. I'll just say Lucy.
What do you think, Betty?
Hey, Luke.
No. Hey, Luke. Martha, my dear.
Oh, Martha, my dear.
You're frozen at $400.
Submarine.
Control goes to the gentleman.
Naughty
Jamie Farr,
Yeah,
pick a
bands,
question.
bands. Maybe these guys will know bands.
Bands. You have 300. Jamie, you're trying to get to $1,000.
All right.
Here's your question. What's the name of Rick Nelson's present backup band?
Sure.
Bill Cullen.
Aussie Hooray.
No. Tom Poston.
Hit it, Tom.
Mamie, my love.
Incorrect. Stone Canyon Band.
Of
The answer we were looking for. You're frozen at 300. Back to the ladies we go. Vicki Lawrence.
Oh, no. Olympics.
Olympics it is. You have 400 to get to 1,000. What's the name of the Winter Olympic event that combines cross-country skiing and target shooting?
The tri-snowathon.
Triathlon.
No, incorrect. Betty.
The biathlon.
That's it. Biathlon. Right. Save your team. Got $500.
Oh,
Vicki,
yeah,
pick a
because it's
question.
only two. Listen to me try.
Mother Goose.
Mother Goose. All right, girls. According to the Mother Goose nursery rhyme, Solomon Grundy was married on Wednesday. What happened to him on Sunday? Jane?
Sunday. What did he do? Went
Betty
to
White.
church.
He died.
Will you take that one? No, I'm sorry.
He's not the
he
only
was
one.
buried. He was buried.
He was
Oh, buried
Yes.
on Sunday.
They did things very quickly.
No, you got to
Yeah, I know.
wait in those days.
But he did die first.
Yeah, you have to do that.
Yes.
That's the
frozen
only
at-
way to do it. That's the best sequence.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
You're frozen at $500, ladies. Jamie, pick a question.
Oh, I'm going to pick generals.
Generals.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, you have 300.
Big on gentlemen.
What Civil War general was reputed to be a drunkard, but Lincoln said he wanted more like him? Bill?
Grant.
That's right, yes.
Finally got
This is it, Grant.
I'm sorry. I thought I was thinking of the
All right, you
Southern
have
general.
$400. Tom Poston, pick a question.
Land.
Land it
Raw
is.
land? Raw land?
I wasn't going to
In
take
the early 1980s, journalists gave what name to the movement that demanded federal lands in the West be given back to the individual states?
somebody's folly.
Incorrect. Jamie?
Sutters.
Sorry, Bill.
Givers.
Sagebrush Rebellion.
Oh, of course.
Oh, you knew that. We're frozen at 400. Back to the girls we go. And Vicki Lawrence.
Oh, no. Parade.
Parade. You have $500. Trying to get to 1,000, girls. What New York City department store sponsors the annual Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Macy's.
That's Macy's, yes. Now you have 600. Jane Meadows.
Okay,
Will it be
let's
first
see.
woman,
Should we
real
take first?
names, or weddings?
Well, let's take real names.
Real names it is. Vincent Fournier is the real name of which rock singer?
Vincent.
Betty White.
Say
Vicki Lawrence.
Sting.
No. Alice Cooper is really Vincent Fournier. You're frozen at $600,
Right.
girls. Back to the gentleman we go. Tom Poston, pick a question.
A Teddy.
Teddy. You have $400. Still trying to get to 1,000. In what war did Teddy Roosevelt lead the Rough Riders?
The Spanish Americans.
That's correct, Tom. Yes. Now $500. Jamie.
I'll pick first woman.
First woman. Gentlemen. Who recently became the first woman to walk in space?
Ride. Sally Ride.
Incorrect. Bill.
The jockey ride.
I'm sorry. Tom
Short
Poston.
ride.
Jockey Shorts.
Catherine Sullivan.
Oh, sure.
That's
Who
it,
didn't
Sullivan.
know
You're
that?
frozen at $500. That was the end of the 10th question. Hereafter, all questions are worth $200. Jane Meadows. Vanessa,
Well, we can
8
win,
or
you
weddings,
see.
Jane?
Let's see. What is that second
Vanessa,
one?
8 or weddings?
Oh, it's me?
Yes.
Well, Vanessa.
Vanessa. The question, girls. Former Miss America Vanessa Williams is suing the photographer who sold her pictures to Penthouse magazine. What's the photographer's name?
Oh, who would know that? I don't.
Vanessa would. Betty?
Russell.
No, incorrect. Vicki, save your team.
Manetti. I don't know.
Tom Chiapel. Or Chiapel.
Oh,
Tom
of course.
Chiapel. You're frozen
Right.
at $600.
Write that
Back to
down,
the
will you,
guys.
honey, in case
Jamie.
I forget.
Okay, let's try 8. We're behind the 8 ball, so let's try it.
Yeah, $500. Remember, each question's worth $200. Tom Bradford had 8 kids to feed in the TV series 8 is Enough. What did he do for a living?
He was a salesman.
And no, Bill Cullen?
A bookkeeper.
Sorry, Tom Poston.
He was a teacher.
No. He was a newspaper columnist.
Back to us.
Kids up there
Back
knew
to
that
us.
one. You're frozen at 500.
Betty.
Let's go back again to the ladies and Jane Meadows.
It's back to
Wives,
me
statue,
again?
or weddings?
Well, I can't see the second one.
Wives, statue, or weddings?
Wives.
Wives. For $200, girls. Who was Ronald Reagan's first wife?
Jane Wyman.
That's right. You now have $800. All right, Betty. Singer, statue, or weddings, Betty?
Statue.
Statue. This is for $200, the game, and a chance to play for $10,000 for your team. This could win the game for you. The famous statue, the Thinker, was sculpted by what famous artist?
Rodin.
You've done it again, ladies. Rodin. That's right. They did it to you again. Again, they did. You still end up with $500 for your charity, so. And they got $1,000 and a chance to play for $10,000. We'll be back to climb our trivia ladder right after this. Welcome back to Trivia Trap. The ladies have done it again. They've won the game, and once again, they're going to play for $10,000 for their favorite charities. And our congratulations to you. And remember, ladies, up until now, you've played as partners. But now you're on your own. You're going to try to win $10,000 for your favorite charity. And Betty White, remind us again, which charity?
Morris Animal Foundation.
Morris Animals, of course. Vicki?
Los Angeles Children's Hospital.
All right. And Jane?
McLaren Hall for Abused Children. Wonderful.
Well, good luck to you. I want you to win the money now.
So do
and
we.
Betty, because you did the best in the trivia race, you're in the #1 spot. That means you get the opportunity to play or pass on the first set of answers as we begin our climb up our trivia ladder. And here we go, girls, to our first row. And these are the answers, Betty. Hunters, apes, cannibals, explorers. Betty, you have the choice. Play or pass.
Let's try it.
You want to play?
Sure.
All right, the question is yours then. Remember, it's worth $1,000 for your favorite charity. Not only that, but if you get it right, you'll have a chance to play for $10,000. I'm looking for the correct answer to this question. Ernie Kovac's TV band, the Nairobi Trio, consisted of musicians dressed as what?
Apes.
That's your answer?
Yes.
Let's find out if you're right. It's for $1,000. A chance to play for 10. Is it apes? Yes. Not only that, but his wife, Edie Adams, played one of the apes in the Nairobi Trio.
Really? And won.
Yeah. You've got $1,000, and you'll be up at the top to play for $10,000. Let's go to the next rung of the ladder. Vicki Lawrence, take a look. These are yours, unless you want to pass them down. Got married, had tattoo removed, went blonde, dated Sonny Bono. You want to play or pass, Vicki?
I'll play. I'm fascinated, yes.
All right, here's a question. What has entertainer Cher done lately that has attracted the public's attention? I need the correct answer.
She's a blonde now.
She is?
Yeah.
I thought she had her tattoo removed. Let's see, for $1,000, did she go blonde? Yeah. Right. Well, Jane, it's just you now because Vicki...
get it. I'll feel so stupid.
No, don't do that.
No.
You're doing fine. Here we go, to your level of the ladder, Jane.
Okay.
And these are the answers that you must consider. Callahan, Houlihan, Monahan, Farbish.
Brother. Okay.
Here's the question. Clint Eastwood has made the name Dirty Harry famous. But what is Dirty Harry's last name? I need the correct answer.
Harry Houlihan?
Houlihan is your answer? Audience is wondering. I don't know either. Let's see. For $1,000, is it Houlihan? No, it's Callahan. Harry Callahan. He's Dirty Harry. All right, so Betty White, Vicki Lawrence, you've earned the right to play for $10,000. Let's go right up to the top of our ladder now and see if you can't win 10 big ones for your charity. St. Cuthbert's Divinity School, Harvard Law School, London School of Economics, Borstal Reform School. Those are the answers. Here's the question. Where did Mick Jagger go to school before he began his career in music? Where did Mick Jagger go to school before he began his career in music? Is the correct answer St. Cuthbert's Divinity School, Harvard Law School, London School of Economics, or the Borstal Reform School? Now, Vicki and Betty, I want you to raise the covers in front of you and lock in your choices, please.
Oh, I hate it.
You've made your choice. Betty, what'd you say?
I said St. Cuthbert's Divinity School.
St. Cuthbert's Divinity School, you said. Vicki, what'd you say?
So did I.
You said St. Cuthbert's Divinity.
Well, she's as dumb as I am. That's
right. We're dumb together.
Right.
And Jane was nodding her head.
I thought it was that, too.
Yeah, Jane thinks it's that, too. Let's find out. For $10,000, is that where Mick Jagger went to school? No, it is not. The London School of Economics is where he went to
Somebody
school.
else went there, and I can't remember who it is now. So I thought, well, that's just thrown in there.
Yeah, it's a big school.
Yeah, I guess 2 people can go there.
Yeah, 2 people can go all in one semester.
Oh, but
you didn't win
thanks.
the big money today. Maybe you'll do it tomorrow. We'll be right back with more Trivia Trap in just a moment from now. You know, as a team, you've won over $5,000 for your charities thus far. Not bad at all. We have to go. See you tomorrow on Trivia Trap. Bye-bye, everybody.
This is Bob Hilton speaking for Trivia Trap, a Mark Goodson television production.
I'm the master reptile.